What's going on, everybody? So, I am working on the cutlass today, trying to get the cutlass right. And long story short, I was driving the car and I was realizing some issues I was having with the car. Every time I step on the gas real hard and let off the gas, I was losing fuel, basically. I would take my foot off the gas, car shut off instantly. Normally it'll fire right back up. This time I did it and it wouldn't fire back up. So I figured it had to be the fuel pump. But when I turn the key on, the ignition on the start position, it whines as if it wants to start. So what I end up doing is I end up getting a whole new. I did some researching first. I'm going on Google and YouTube and seeing who had similar issues with me or same as I did. Kind of find out a lot of people had similar issues, and it was looking like the fuel pump for everybody. So I am now about to change. I'm in the process of changing the fuel pump now. I am getting a Holley fuel pump. It is 4 to 7 psi. Can't remember exactly the gallons on the tank. It was like 42 up to 42 or something like that or whatnot. And come to find out, the previous fuel pump I had on my car was between was a Mr. Gasket fuel pump. I'm about to take it off here shortly. You guys will see. It's 2 to 3.5 psi. It is rated for 4 to 6 cylinder cars. And I have no idea why they put this on my car, but the shop that worked on my car, before I put this motor in here, they bought the cheapest one they can use or whatever, and of course they charged me an arm and a leg to do so. But yeah, man, I mean that's why. And see, at the time I didn't have a garage, so I wasn't able to actually make it happen for myself. But that's why it's always best to do things yourself. If you can do it yourself, or either learn or teach yourself how to do it yourself versus paying somebody else to do the job for you. So I'm gonna get up under here now, and I'm gonna turn the camera around for you guys so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm going through. Turn this camera around real quick. Okay. So there's the Mr. Gasket one right there. That's rated. If you read on it, let me see. On there it says 2 to 3.5 psi, 28 gallons per hour. Micro, Mr. Gasket, part number 425. So if you got a V8, stay away from that fuel pump. So this is my first time trying out the Holley. I got everything wired up, got everything going so far. I just got this hose right now. I got disconnect. And once I get that hose disconnected, I'll be in business. Hopefully, if everything goes right. If not, I'll have to go back to the drawing board and get everything going. See how things are going to work out or whatnot. My car has a lot of surface rust underneath it, if you look. Yeah, it has a lot of surface rust, actually. But I plan on spraying a lot of this undercoat, spraying a lot of undercoat underneath it, so that way it kind of protects the little, anything from getting worse than what it is. I'm actually gonna do a video on that right here in a second. But by the time being, I don't know exactly if you guys can see or not. I'm trying to get the camera angled just right so you guys can see. If you guys can see. Don't know if that put you in a good spot or not, guys. You can't really tell. It's hard to tell if it puts you in a good spot or not. Oh, well, my camera's angled the opposite way, so I guess not. Let me... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just face you guys up so you guys can see exactly what I see. So, how's that spell? There we go. Sorry about that. So, here we go. I got this last bottom line take off, and I'm nervous that this remaining fuel that's left in this line hopefully don't squirt everywhere. I don't know. Something sound good? Oh, it might be a pickup truck. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to slide my phone out the way, so that way you guys are not viewing the camera. Pull this up a little bit, just a hair. Yeah. Tighten this hose down real quick. I'm hoping that everything goes right. If you can see it. Okay, cool. Just bear with me. Another video. You always want to make sure that your hose clamps are always faced towards you. Always. That way it's easy access for you to get to. You'll have nothing to worry about. Everything is right there at your disposal. Because if you turn these things at a certain awkward angle, they are a pain to get to. Trust me. There we go. I'm going to try to tighten this up a little bit more, just a notch, if I can. Now, what I'm going to do now, even though I heat shrinked my lines, if you can see, bring you in a little bit closer. See, I heat shrink my lines. I got another one up there that's tucked inside there. I'm going to wrap those up with tape, with electrical tape, just to be on the safe side. Because weather conditions, as we know, can get to these things, can get to anything. You know, you never know. Might have to drive in a puddle of water or something and it might splash up there. So just to make sure all of that is cool, safe, tucked away as it should be, I'm going to use some electrical tape anyways, just to make me feel better, just to be on the safe side. All right, I have to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yep. And tear the tape. Just like so. And then I'm gonna get this other one up here. You guys might not be able to see this one, but it's fine because this one's actually, something I had to do, so it's all good. It's not nothing that will affect anything. Alright, so now I gotta tuck that wire up. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is move everything out of my way, and I'm going to see if I can get this thing to fire up. Because what happened before, like I said, it just wasn't getting fuel to the fuel pump whatsoever. So I'm hoping that this fixes my problem. Hopefully it does. If not, I'll most definitely let you guys know what's going on and what the issues is now. So let me go get my keys, fire this thing up, and then see where we at.